Tigres beats León and Tijuana. Tuca is not leaving Tigres. This is El Tigrillo Show.
Me prendo un porro, voy a alentar, voy a la cancha, voy a la popular. Ya están los trapos, ya están los bombos. Si quieren bardo, acá va a haber quilombo. Me prendo uno con la sub-21. Haciendo palmas.
Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of El Tigrillo Show. Please pardon that there wasn't an episode last week. Said once again, life's been a little hectic lately, but I'll keep pushing these out as much as I can. There's gonna be some big changes coming up soon in my life, and very excited about them. I'll still be doing the show, but we're expecting another child, so it's gonna be a little hectic, but it's all right. I've been good. Hope you guys have been good as well. I've been working a lot, watching Tigres. I've been real busy lately, but always try to make time to watch Tigres. I mean, we have to. We watch as a family. And to begin the show, I'm going to talk about how I'm a little disappointed at the change of time on Sunday. I was not too happy to find out that the game would be on Sunday instead of a Saturday. And in particular, it was at 4, but was not too happy about it. I couldn't even understand it. I tweeted out, if anybody could explain to me why Tigres was playing Sunday night, and one of my Twitter friends at Soccer Nerds responded and said that the owners were the ones that are adjusting the games to the market, and since there's no NFL on Sundays, that it was a good opportunity for them to divide the times. And I guess America, I believe, played on Saturday, so they decided to play on Sunday, trying to get more viewers. I prefer the 5 o'clock on Saturday home games personally. It's okay. We'll begin the show with talking about, there's really no point talking about Tigres versus León. Tigres beat León 2-0 handedly. Good game. Let's go over some of those stats real quick if we can. Not available. Actually, here they are. That game, Tigres, we had 2 shots at goal, 4 stops by the keeper, 2 missed shots, 5 corners, 17 fouls. 13 fouls. And I'm trying to find the percentage. Can't find the percentage, but I remember it being pretty high. So that was that game. And then against Tijuana, Tigres with a 71% possession to 29. 14 corners, 3 shots at goal, 1 stop by their keeper, 9 misses, 13 fouls. Iñak with that miss. Mea Tijera / Chilena. We look good. There was that big miss by Chino. Great shot. There was that miss by Chaka. Tigres was all over them. The thing that kind of got me a little confused was Tuca pulling out Carioca in the second half for Juninho. Found it interesting. Carioca didn't stay to ride the pine. Hopefully, this is an irregular move. But Carioca should not have been subbed. Maybe he was trying to get Juninho accustomed to playing again after that injury, but Carioca should have been left inside the game. Edu came in at the 66th minute for Chino. Not much got done, but it was a good game. Tigres beat Tijuana handily. The team is looking very strong. We just need to capitalize on some of our shots. We're currently sitting in 4th place. 2 games played, 2 wins, 6 points. We're starting off good. Next week we have Cruz Azul in La Azteca on Saturday. Cruz Azul at the moment sits in 2nd place. Also 2 wins. They have a bigger goal difference, I believe, by 1. So somebody's always got a goal this Saturday, and it's gonna be Cruz Azul. They're a strong team, but I'm always confident. And their stadium they're playing at, it's not really even a home game. They're playing in Estadio Azteca, so no pesa su estadio. On the next topic, Tuca Ferretti finally said no to El Tri. He has his reasons. He realizes there's a lot of, you could say, corruption, but El Tri is run by promoters. It's not run by the federation. You're gonna call up whoever they want you to call up, and Tuca's not gonna be able to have his own team. A lot of people were hoping he would take the job. I wasn't. Matter of fact, one of the guys I follow, Tom Marshall. If you guys never heard of him, follow him at Mexico World Cup on Twitter. Phenomenal journalist. Covers Mexican soccer. Check him out. He had posted up a question about El Tuca saying that he would potentially take the hit and not field the youngsters for the required amount of time. And I responded to him and I said, of course, Tuca Ferretti has a point. To say otherwise is asinine. His perspective is as a head coach, where his job security is based on wins and losses. He is not obligated, nor is the club, to produce young players. Tigres is financially able to use other teams as feeder clubs. That's truth. I'm not making anything up. It's pretty factual, but there's obviously going to be always going to be those haters talking about us thinking we're better than most of the league, having an ego. But I mean, it's the truth hurts. It's not us having an ego. It's them having the Napoleon complex, an inferiority complex. You can't blame us for being successful, and these people want to pull you down with them. These people lack common sense. They're clamoring for Tuca, but yet they despise when he speaks truth. So, I mean, there's not much we could do in that aspect. He said no, good. I even think a 3 might be a little too small for him, especially with the mentality they have where it's promotion first and then results on the field second. I'm glad he's staying, and, not much else could be said on this topic. Tigres signed a player, Eduardo III. I believe he came from Lobos WAP. He's replacing Colo, who left to AS St. Etienne earlier last week, I believe. Eduardo III is 22 years old. Once again, he's from Lobos WAP. He's on the roster. He passed his exams. Welcome to the club, young man. In other news, Ismael Sosa is not happy with riding the pine. He's showing a little bit of being disgruntled. You can't blame him. You cannot blame the guy. As a player, you want to play. Sosa does have quality. He had beaten Dom for that position. Dom won his position back, and Dom has been playing well. He has been playing well lately. I'll give him that. So it's going to be tough for Sosa to come in and reclaim that spot. It's not impossible. Dom could have 2 or 3 bad games. He's been benched before. It could happen again. But I think Dom's motivated, and once again, I mentioned this last time, Dom is motivated, and I think he got motivated due to the fact that he got cut from a 3 right before the World Cup. And I honestly didn't really think Sosa would be on the team any longer. Neither Valencia. They still are. They're not going to get many minutes in the league unless somebody gets hurt. They'll be playing mostly Copa MX, and as we all saw, that didn't go too well. They lost to San Luis 2-1. I'm not a big fan of that Copa. I'm not putting much weight on those games. I'm not going to talk much about them, but that's where they'll be getting most of their playing time. And they have too much quality for that. He's right. They don't deserve to be playing those meaningless games. They deserve to be playing meaningful minutes in the league. And, well, not much you can do about that. Except, perform when the time is right. Perform, work hard, train, and that's all you could do. That's how you're going to win that spot. Well, thank you guys for listening to another episode. Once again, I apologize. It's a little, I'm being a little inconsistent. I'll try to be more consistent. I'll make more time for you guys. I appreciate you guys' loyalty, coming in here and spending some time with me. If you guys want to get on the show, let me know. If you have any questions, please get at me at Twitter, at Tigrillo. Follow me on social media there. And follow the YouTube account at Tigrillo as well. Or on SoundCloud. We're also available on iTunes. And I'm going to leave you guys with this little song. Have a good week. I'll get you guys next week.
When the morning